War is a total conditioning. And the war between Pakistan and India, whatever they're doing, whatever they're destroying, is all conditioning. Because the existence is totally unconditional. It's the unconditional existence living. And that's the way I live my life. Unconditional existence living. Because I'm totally what we call living in the present, moment to moment. And that's my father was. My father, 1941, he learned from Dera Baba Nanak, the mind is a heap of impression and the body is a heap of food. And that's what we all are. And that's why you see the people, every people who is fat, people who are diabetic, people who have cancer, heart disease, diabetes, they are all because of conditioning. Because they are all stressed out, because they are eating wrong, and they are living the wrong life, and they are all in a stressful situation. They are conditioned unconsciousness. And that's where the problem is. My father was living in the present. All the time, he was in the present. And I have 5 children. They are in the present. They understand the intellectual mind. And I have 8 grandchildren. They're all living in the present. But they understand the intellectual mind, and they have to live with that, and they have to be conscious of that, and that's how they live the intellectual line. And the war is nothing but a total conditioning. And if we become totally conscious, there'll be no war. There'll be no fight. It'll be a love. It'll be a consciousness. It is a what you call calmness. And that is a total existence, is a what you call a consciousness, and a total calmness, total existence is nothing but a creative. And that's what he's giving us. And I tell you, I'm living moment to moment. And my life is so beautiful. I'm sitting in Lucknow, and we are going to open an office, and we're going to treat people, all these people who are totally conditioned, and especially the diabetic people. They will end up with the insulin, and pretty soon they'll stop the insulin. And I tell you, I'm living moment to moment, and I'm coming from United States. I have lived more than 50 years. I went in 1967 as a medical doctor. And I've been living there more than 50 years. And I will become the governor of the state of Florida. And that is, I will be going back on 23rd of June back to United States. And I love you all, because that is a beautiful country. The India, the honest people living. There's poor people they're honest. And the United States, one of the richest countries in the world. And that's what Donald Trump is. He is a beautiful soul. He's a beautiful person, but he is sleeping. He's not awake. He has to wake up to the meditation. Meditation is not a concentration. It is not a contemplation. It is not a mindfulness. It's awakening to yourself that you're living moment to moment. And that is what we should be. And that's what I am. And I love you all. Thank you very much.